What is going on, everybody? Sports Expert here, and we are here with Week 6 NFL picks. We did well with views last week and got a lot of subs, so I really appreciate everyone for that, and I hope we just keep continuing to grow. So we're going to be posting some NFL videos in the next couple days, so please hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Turn on the post notification bell so you don't miss the content and stuff. We're going to be posting about every team. Hit the like button, comment what you think. Hitting the like button, commenting helps us in the algorithms. I would really appreciate that, guys, so helps us in the algorithm, helps us as a community as a whole. So, yeah. So, let's get started with Thursday Night Football. As we have the Commanders at the Bears. So, Commanders coming off a loss versus the Titans, not great. Carson went through a bad interception. Bears, coming off a loss versus the Vikings. Almost came back in the game. But I'm going to take the Commanders on the road. This may be an upset, but I don't know. But Commanders actually lost 21-17 today. I think they're going to win 21-17 on the road against the Bears. I think Carson Wentz will play okay. He won't play great, but he'll play good enough to get the win. The weapons such as Terry McLaurin, Logan Thomas, and Curtis Samuel will step up. De'Ami Brown, too, who had a big game today. I just trust the Commanders more offensively in this game. Not too sure about the Bears. 49ers at the Falcons. This is not going to be a very long picks video because there's a lot of games that are just like whatever. Because it's just very lopsided. But 49ers at the Falcons, 49ers, I think they'll win this game with their defense against the Falcons. I don't see an issue. They did lose some guys to injury, which is not ideal. Ward, Bosa, and Mosley. And Mosley and Ward are going to be out for some time. So, and who knows with Bosa. But I still trust the 49ers defense here. And I don't know about the Falcons. They had a solid start to the year, but they're not a great team. Patriots at the Browns. Patriots coming off a big win against the Lions, 29-0, and the Browns are coming off a tough loss, 38-28 versus the Chargers. I'm going to take the Browns in this one. They need a win, must-win game for them. They'll take it here. Patriots going on the road. It's going to be tough for them. I just don't see it with Bailey Zappi going 2-0 with a road win here. I think the offense and Jacoby Brissett, who've been playing fine, will step up here. Defense won't play great, but they'll step up. But give me the Browns. Jets at the Packers. I just don't see the Jets really competing with the Packers in Lambeau Field. We'll see what happens here. Maybe Zach Wilson can pull off some magic, but give me the Packers. They're going to be hungry for a win and a bounce back after their terrible loss versus the Giants today. I think Aaron Rodgers will throw for a few touchdowns, and a guy like Romeo Doubs could have a big game. Jags at the Colts. Jags coming off a tough 13-6 loss against the Texans at home, and the Colts at home. This week, they're coming off the win versus the Broncos. Give me the Colts in this one, 27-24. They'll get some guys back from injury. The Jags are still kind of in that rebuild spot. Doug Peterson's a solid coach, but the Jags have some work to do. Give me the Colts in this one at home. I just trust them more, especially if JT comes back. Vikings at the Dolphins. This one, I have two outcomes. If Tua plays, I'm taking the Dolphins. But actually, I don't know because Tyreek Hill's hurt. I'm just going to go Vikings. 34-20. We'll see later on in the week if I want to change. But, give me the Vikings in this one, 34-20. Follow my Twitter, SportsExpert101. I'll probably have some updates there if I'm going to change my pick. So, yeah. But the Vikings, I think they'll do a lot offensively. 1 p.m. Kirk Cousins, don't forget, he's a beast. So, give me the Vikings in this one. I think they'll step up and win this one. Just don't see it from the Dolphins offense right now with injuries. Bengals at the Saints. Bengals are about to play the Ravens on Sunday night. Well, the Saints are coming off a nice win versus the Seahawks. Man, the Saints were good offensively. Do I think that's going to continue? I'm going to say no. I think the Bengals will have a nice defensive clinic against the Saints. They'll go on the road and win this one. Joe Burrow will have a solid game. They'll run the ball well with Joe Mixon. I think the Saints will be overmatched in this one. Give me the Bengals. Ravens at the Giants. I know the Giants are 4-1, looking to be a 5-1 team. Ravens on the road. I'm going to take the Ravens. I think they're going to do a lot offensively. I think John Harbaugh is going to be smart enough to know Wink Martindale and everything. He fired him for a reason, and he knows what's going on there. So I think John Harbaugh might have the upper hand here, but don't eliminate Wink Martindale. He does like to blitz, but blitzing against a guy like Lamar Jackson isn't ideal. So I think the Ravens will have a massive advantage there. Daniel Jones will play all right, but not great. Bucks at the Steelers. Can't really say much about this one. I know this is in whatever the stadium's called. I'm going to say Heinz Field. I don't care. But, Kenny Pickett. Can't trust him against the Bucks here. I'm going to take the Bucks in a blowout. Big blowout. 41-13. With the way the Bucks are playing this year, this is probably not a great score prediction, but, Steelers are just horrible at football right now with injuries and such. And now Kenny Pickett, just not ideal. It's going to be a tough season for Pittsburgh. Panthers at the Rams. Baker Mayfield hurt his foot. He has a walking boot. Could be P.J. Walker starting this game. In that case, give me the Rams in this one. Easy 19-9 at home. They'll be hungry for a win and a bounce back after the loss versus the Cowboys. Stafford banged up, but man, this Panthers team stinks. They don't even want to play for Matt Rule anymore. You could tell. Just not ideal. Cardinals at the Seahawks. Cardinals coming off a tough 20-17 loss versus the Eagles. They were rallying in that game, but Seahawks, coming off a tough loss as well, 39-32, played well offensively, and I think they're going to keep it up. I think they're going to win this one 32-15. I think Geno Smith will pass the ball well. DK Metcalf, Tyler Lockett, guys like that, Will Disley, they'll all step up in the passing game. It'll be very assorted there on the offense. The Cardinals, though, I don't know about Kyler Murray, man. He's all right, but on the road, we'll see what happens here, but he's not the best player out there, man. And I'm just not too sure on Cliff Kingsbury. Give me the Seahawks in this one. It'll be an out-coaching duel by Pete Carroll over Cliff Kingsbury. Bills at the Chiefs, probably the game of the week. Chiefs at home, Bills on the road. And you know what? Give me the Chiefs in this one. I think, the Bills are coming off that big win versus the Steelers. Chiefs play Monday night. I think the Chiefs being at home is huge here. I think the home team wins this game regardless. But in that case, the Chiefs will win by a couple scores. I think that defense is really going to step up, and they're going to put a lot of pressure on Josh Allen. Andy Reid obviously knows what he's doing. Sean McDermott, great coach, but I think Andy Reid definitely has the upper hand in the coaching area. But Patrick Mahomes will make the plays. His Chiefs offense looks absolutely unstoppable as ever. It's amazing how they're not undefeated, but, give me the Bills in this one to lose. Just, I don't know, man. It's really tough. That game could be won by anyone. Sunday Night Football, Cowboys at the Eagles. Are the Cowboys due for a loss soon? Yeah. I'm going to say they lose this game. I think the Eagles are going to go to 6-0. That crowd is going to be absolutely pumped to beat Dallas at home. And, to go 6-0, that team really looks good offensively and defensively. Jalen Hurts looks like an MVP candidate. His receivers are great, such as Devontae Smith, A.J. Brown, Dallas Goedert. They're all doing a great job with the passing game. They're running the ball fine and better, as they have better than previous years with Miles Sanders. The pass rush looks great, and the secondary just not much other to say than that team is looking really good right now. Best record in the NFL. Probably the best team in the NFL this year right now, which is crazy. But give me the Eagles in this one, 31-21. Cooper Rush, maybe he can pull it out another win. Maybe it'll be Dak Prescott. Who knows? But give me the Eagles. And Monday Night Football, Broncos at the Chargers. Who cares about a Broncos game? But hey, we're picking it anyway. I'm going to say they lose. Russell Wilson has a torn lat, so it was a partial tear, though. And he's going to play through it. Man, I just can't trust the Broncos in that situation now. And who even knows if Brett Ribbon's going to have to play. Give me the Chargers at home here. I just think they're going to way overmatch the Broncos. I just don't see much from the Broncos in this game. Nathaniel Hackett's had a tough start to his coaching career. And, Brandon Staley hasn't been the greatest coach, but this could be a game full of poor coaching. But, I think talent will win this one. Give me the Chargers there. So I appreciate everyone being here. Sports Expert here. Please hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Turn on the post notification bell. Like the video. Comment what you think. I'm out, guys. Sports Expert here. Peace.